What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys, and I have I'm not talking small, I'm talking major spoilers for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's DLC 3. So if you do not want to be spoiled, okay, if you don't want to be spoiled, click away right now. I don't even know if you don't want to be spoiled, why would you even click? Because my thumbnail is going to literally say major spoilers. So, guys, now that you're here, there has been somebody on YouTube that does have gameplay. I'm not going to show gameplay, but I am going to talk about some major spoilers. This person has over 2 million subscribers, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm salty because they got a early copy of the DLC. And I know why Bandai does this, because, you know, this guy's got 2 million viewers. They're trying to market this DLC and get it out to a lot of people. I understand that, because people on the channel who follow Kakarot channels like mine, they're already probably getting the DLC. They're trying to get people, regardless, they could have gave your boy, you know what I'm saying, an alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? Gave your boy early access to the DLC as a thank you for supporting the game and carrying this game. But anyway, guys, I want to read this article first, and then I'll get into the spoilers. Final boss battle episode arrives tomorrow. I don't know why they call it boss battle episodes, because it's not a boss battle episode. It's an actual arc. Now, the length of this arc, if you're not doing any subquests, if you're not doing any kind of training, if you're just going, if you're speed running this, it's about 3.5 hours. Okay. Right at 4 hours. All right. That's if you're speed running. Now, if you're taking your time playing it and you're doing everything that this DLC has to offer, it's going to be about the length of the Saiyan and Namek arc. But let's read what they have to say. Hello, everyone. I'm Ryosuke Hara, lead producer of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Thank you for your support of this game and so far. And thank you very much for your patience while we've been hard at work developing the final DLC. So they said final DLC again. Could that change? Hey, if everybody go out and buy this crap, yeah. Otherwise, no. Anyway, today I would like to give an overview of the upcoming DLC Trunks, the Warrior of Hope. In this new DLC, users will be experiencing a new arc based on the story of an extra chapter / episode of the manga / anime. This arc sets focus on an alternative future where Gohan and Trunks fight the androids to restore peace to a desperate world without Goku or any other Z Warriors. Regarding gameplay volume, you can expect just about the same link / content as the other arcs playable in the main story, Saiyan arc, Frieza arc, etc. And like I said, the person that got this footage just played straight through. They didn't do all the extra stuff. They didn't do all the subquests and stuff like that. Playing straight through was right at 4 hours. So that's good. That means if you do the subquests and you do everything this DLC has to offer, you're going to be playing well over, like I told you, I was saying the minimum about 6 hours. At first I said 8 to 12, but later on I changed it to about no less than 6. The world is no longer what it used to be. As you travel through the utterly destroyed world, users will find ruins of iconic landmarks such as Orange City and Capsule Corp, and other characters such as Master Roshi who have been chased out of their original homes. Nowhere is safe, as the countless drones created by the Red Ribbon Army are on the lookout for any survivors. Being spotted by these drones can lead to a fatality, as they will set off an alert automatically throwing you in a death match against androids 17 and 18. We know this already. The androids are much stronger compared to the ones you fought in the main story, and your only chance of survival is to find a way to escape by clearing specific conditions in battle. So guys, you may be able to just beat them. I don't think you will. There's going to be certain things that you have to do to get out of these battles, okay? I don't want to spoil it for users who haven't watched the anime, so I won't go much further into the story, but I assure you that this will be a story you won't forget. We will also have surprises and new discoveries for all of you who have already seen the show, so I really hope that you'll enjoy that. New skills will also be unlocked in the main story once you clear this DLC. Okay, that's a big thing right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that spoiler in there. What I was talking about yesterday about leveling up Trunks, it doesn't work out that way. You will stick with the Trunks that you do the DLC with. He will start out at a low level. You have to level him up. Now, my speculation was that whenever it gets to the point where you go back into the past and then come back to Trunks' timeline to finish off the androids and Cell, that they would implement the Trunks that we already have unlocked in the DLC. I mean, from the main game and stuff. But it doesn't do that. To me, that's an opportunity missed, because it would have lined up perfectly with the main game. I mean, it would have lined up perfectly with the story, because Trunks comes back exponentially stronger, guys. But the DLC doesn't do that. You stick with that same Trunks. Whatever level you are when you go back into the past, you're at that same level, or you may level up a few levels whenever you come back to Trunks' timeline. To me, opportunity missed because that Trunks doesn't get more powerful. He may unlock some new skills, but he doesn't get more powerful. So you don't feel that. They missed opportunity with that, in my opinion. Now, at the end of the game, at the end of the entire DLC, the moves and transformations, yes, I said transformations, because Trunks does get a Super Saiyan 2 transformation. And while we're on the topic of that, he gets the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, guys, by fighting Dabura. Yes, sir. I told you. And I'm glad they put it in there. And I already know people who want to Goku Black going to be complaining, talking about, oh, that was in Dragon Ball Super. No, it wasn't. It was a flashback done in Dragon Ball Super, but there was a game that came out in 2008 that had Trunks fighting Dabura and dealing with Majin Buu. This is not a new thing, okay? It may have been shown in the anime, but it was out in video games well before Super was ever even a concept. You get what I'm saying? Be that as it may. He's getting Super Saiyan 2 transformation, and those moves and stuff that you unlock in the DLC, you will have to go back to the main game with that version of Trunks. If you want to use those transformations and stuff, you can take the Trunks that you have in the main game and you can go unlock those skills with him in the training grounds and stuff like that. So you'll have it in the DLC, but if you want to play the main game with that version of Trunks, then you have to go after you beat the DLC and you can go and acquire those skills. So, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But says, so this may be your chance to replay the main game or finish it if you haven't already. This is interesting to me. Okay. This is very interesting to me. This is the second time that they've tried to make us replay the main story. When we got the time machine, they talked about replaying, you know. Now they're talking about replaying again. Now, this is only, in my opinion, this only makes sense if when you go through and play the main story, that they have like some kind of scaling, man. Y'all got to do something. I can see why people would want to replay it, and this is why I held off. I'm glad I held off on replaying the main game, because now I want to do another playthrough after we have this DLC beat. The reason why is because then when you're playing with Trunks, you're going to have more moves and stuff in your arsenal, which is honestly unrealistic, because he's going to have moves that he didn't learn in the main story that he learned, you know, later on whenever he went back into his timeline. But anyway, the final DLC, Trunks, the Warrior of Hope, is available tomorrow and is playable regardless of whether you've cleared the main story. So don't be afraid to jump right in, even if you just discovered the existence of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot through this article. Okay, so there you have it. Now, talking about spoilers, we already covered one. The end boss is Dabura. You are going to train with the Supreme Kai and Kibito Kai on the land of the Kais. I told you, we was right about that. Now, what I was wrong about is how they're going to implement our unlockable Trunks that we have in the main game. You're going to stick with that Trunks. You know what I'm saying? So there we go with that. Was wrong about that. Now, as far as meals, the trailer, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure by now all of y'all have seen the trailer, but you know, we'll break down the trailer, bro. Let's just go ahead and break down the trailer for it, because and here it is. Here's the guy that got that video, the full, and it's 3 hours and 41 minutes, but he goes straight through. You know what I'm saying? We'll watch this launch trailer, and they're probably going to demonetize this video, but that's fine, because I want to bring y'all the best information possible. So let's go through the trailer. Before we do that, let me talk about some more. Well, yeah, I'll go through the trailer. We'll talk about it through the trailer. And like I said, this is for the people who, you know, don't want to be, want to be spoiled, don't mind spoilers. They want to know what they're getting. So Gohan dies. He does not get resurrected, guys. For those of y'all who wanted Gohan to be resurrected, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I told y'all that wasn't happening. Get your hopes up on that, listening to some of these other people, whatever. But yeah, so last hope, and I'm not playing audio. I mean, they're not talking about nothing. We'll see it when we play the game. Apparently fighting Gohan is going to be a boss battle kind of thing too, you know. or training with him is going to be difficult. Now, while I'm talking about this, while we're on this, that is confirmed, there are various locations that you can go to. I told y'all that this would probably play like a miniature version of Kakarot, and it does. You're not going to be tied down to one specific location. There are going to be various locations that you can visit on the map. Not all of them, but there's several, okay? So that's been confirmed too. We have Bulma here making a meal for Trunks and Gohan, guys. This is a cutscene. This isn't, so it isn't confirmed yet if Bulma's going to be making meals. I highly doubt it. And the reason why I highly doubt it is because Chi-Chi is still alive in this DLC. So I don't see them changing up the game mechanics to make it to where Trunks, Bulma is the one making the meals, but they could do that. And if they do that, then I was wrong about that, because my speculation was that Chi-Chi is going to do it because she's still alive. Even though you do see them sitting down eating a meal here, you have to understand that this is a cutscene. This isn't a part of a main game. You see, you got a sub quest there, Master Roshi. Submarine. You got the droids there. You got them teaming up against the androids. And this is, I mean, I don't know if this is a cutscene or if this is a part of maybe an escape condition when fighting the androids, because it looks, I don't know, man, if that's a cutscene or not. If it's an escape mechanic, that's pretty cool. Gohan with the one-handed key wave to the face, baby. And say Chi-Chi, of course, is still alive there. Now, this is Trunks flying through the island where Master Roshi stays. I mean, bro, and then this is when he gets back. Now, another confirmation, guys, like another thing that we speculated about that's right is we will go back in time and play some of what we missed. The fight with Cell, I don't think that was in there, but you do actually like go back and train with Vegeta in the hyperbolic time chamber. So we do get to play with Trunks with the long hair. That's dope. I like that. But I don't think they included the fight with Perfect Cell where he get the skibbity paps put down on him. So that's that. But it's still pretty good. Pretty excited. And I'm gonna go and watch the full playthrough. I'm a type person that's not gonna spoil the DLC for me, and I'm still gonna live stream it. I'm gonna put the link to the full video in the description box down below. So guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man. We know this is the last DLC. I know people probably going to be wondering what's next for Kakarot. Are you going to continue to cover it? I'm going to continue to cover other games. I'm going to definitely continue to cover Dragon Ball games. If they announce a new one, I'm definitely going to be covering that as well. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now it's DLC time. And there is something else in this trailer that people may not have been talking about, and I'm going to fast forward to it right here. Card Blast 3. We was wondering what update 1.7 was, and it's likely that it is this, the Card Blast, because it said the release this summer, which it's already summer. So some new cards coming to Cards Warriors and stuff like that. That's that. But as far as that, the super boss, the final boss, Dabura, you are going to go get to experience other locations. Trunks does train with Kibito Kai. All of that's in there. Dabura is the actual final boss, so that's even spectacular. And like I said, I'm going to go and watch the gameplay because I don't want to wait. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what I have to look forward to. And for me, it's not going to ruin my experience with the game because we know when Kakarot first came out, they showed so much stuff for this game. They pretty much showed us the entire game. And so, you know, that didn't spoil the experience for me. But it is what it is. So I'm going to put that link to the video in the description box down below or in the pinned comment. So if you want to watch it, you can go and watch it yourself. And, you know, from what I've seen so far, this DLC is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be worth it. And it has some longevity to it because it plays like the main game, just smaller. So let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit that like button. And hopefully it drops like around midnight tonight. Hopefully it does. If it does, then we're definitely going to be streaming tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay up, you know, risk my health doing that, but we're going to get that done. You feel what I'm saying? So till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.